Roguelikes are by far one of my favorite game genres in the world. The variety of runs, the power fantasy, finding an insane build, the replay value that keeps you coming back time and time again. All these are huge parts of it. Which is why when I saw the, at first, mixed reviews of Ravenswatch, I was, needless to say, a bit skeptical. A game made by the devs behind Curse of the Dead Gods, a very critically acclaimed roguelite in its own fashion. How could their next game get such low scores, I wondered. However, after some mulling it over, weighing my options, I decided to give the game a shot, and I have to say that I haven't been disappointed. The characters, the art style, everything just oozes personality, and the gameplay loop is genuinely enjoyable, and has kept me coming back for days and days. And I'm eager to see where the game goes in its future early access. A standard run of Ravenswatch begins with character selection. At base, you have 4 characters unlocked: Scarlet, Pied Piper, Beowulf, and Snow Queen. Each of these characters have drastically different gameplay styles and different upgrades that you can collect, so definitely give them all a try. After selecting your character, you will be dropped into a safe zone of sorts. While the ring around this area remains, your run has not officially started. Use this time to familiarize yourself with the character's moves and abilities, as well as selecting your first upgrade. Be careful, however, because the moment you step outside of it, or if you stray too close and an enemy unluckily spots you, the ring will fade and your run begins. The first thing you should do at the beginning of your run is to check the map on the right side of your screen. You will notice that there are a few symbols on them. These symbols are divided into a few categories. Springs. These lightly guarded points of interest are how you get more health. After clearing out any enemies around one, you can take a sip from it to instantly heal you to full, as well as adding a bit of extra max HP on top. I highly recommend these to be your first stop in runs, as they will make your later fights much less stressful. Camps, which are usually populated by enemies guarding stuff like chests, which contain items, dreams shard chunks, which act as the currency for runs, raven statues that reveal points of interest nearby, or mini encounters. These camps range in difficulty as highlighted by their outline. Green are easiest and red are the hardest, with the other colors being somewhere in between.
Hey, Editing Ezra here. I realized when I recorded this part that actually I was wrong and my information wasn't entirely correct on this bit, so I'm just going to quickly go back over it and just fix my mistakes here. And I was mainly saying that there were only 2, but there are actually more of them. The main ones being that I've found caves, mini-bosses, and then of course the Master Nightmare. The Master Nightmare section is fine. I have that included. Go through that, but I'll just quickly go over the other 2. Caves require a key that you can find somewhere on the map, and upon unlocking them, you will be taken to a sub-area where you will have to fight through a couple rooms of, like, a lot of concentrated monsters, and then you will be given a large reward. Whereas mini-boss encounters are a scaling, a round-based combat arena where if you complete them, then the Master Nightmare's health will be reduced. I didn't mean to cut in here. Also, this is not my recording mic, this is my new one. I don't know if I'll keep using it or use my other one. Anyway, sorry to interrupt. Back to the video. Thank you.
Master Nightmares, on the other hand, are the final bosses of every stage. We'll get more into those in a bit. The main gimmick of Ravenswatch is its days system. Each run takes the place over the course of 3 days, after which you are forced to fight the Master Nightmare. Although you can challenge it early. The map will alternate between day and night, and some characters even have their abilities, or in some cases hold kits, change based on whether it is day or night. Over the course of the 3 days, your goal is to travel around the map, defeat enemies, gain XP, items, and currency to power you up for that final fight. Upon gaining enough XP, your character will level up, restoring your HP and gaining a new upgrade choice. Your character can get up to level 5, at which point they will unlock their ultimate, a super powerful attack with a long cooldown. So gather your XP, get ready, because the Master Nightmare isn't exactly going to go down easily. After completing a run, you will gain XP towards whatever character you played's experience, with each level of this experience unlocking new upgrades and items for future runs. Also, upon completing your first run, you will gain access to Nightmare difficulties. These will offer an increased level of challenge for those of you who wish to take them on, and you will unlock more as you complete each one. So, Ravenswatch. Should you get it? Well, it depends. If you're not someone who's familiar with early access, then I would say maybe hold out a bit. Although the gameplay is genuinely enjoyable, some people may have an issue with its lack of content. As at the time of writing this, there's only one stage, with a second one being planned on release sometime during the summer. However, if that's not too big of a sticking point, then I would highly recommend it to you. This game is genuinely fun, and has a solid dev team behind it. I can't wait to see where this game goes next. Now though, we close this chapter, and look forward to the next one. I hope to see you all then. Thank you for watching.